Hello everybody, welcome back. As always, stormy and raining when I'm making a video. In the last video though, you saw me try out my new, this pirate base as I've come to call it. So tonight we're doing a different base. I just have to find it. We're all over the place now. It's right here. So this one I have come to call the Mario base, because I just picture, I got them jumping up the stairs. I just picture, Super Mario Brothers, where you're jumping over like those tubes, and the blades are kind of like those piranha plants that try to destroy you while you're jumping over the tubes. Yes, it's all multicolored. I got very sick of looking at pure blue titanium blocks, so I started making it a little bit more colorful. So I did start this off quite a bit smaller. Like, I think I only had it to about here where I finished it, but then I was worried that that wouldn't be enough, enough hop for them to, before they actually got to me. So I ended up making it bigger. So I'm hoping that that's not now too big and that it won't be like a repeat of my stairwell to nowhere where 50 blocks up and I don't get any zombies, or if I do, they just try and destroy my supports. I just took away some of those burning barrels there because they will most likely kill my frame rate. But now that we're going to do the testing of the Red Knight, I should probably actually get all my bars set up properly for an actual Red Knight. It looks like I need more first aid kits. So, being I still have creative on, I will get some more first aid kits. Still have some water there. Get bandages. Actually, maybe I'll grab that. And make sure. Oh yeah, I gotta go catch my drone. But my drone is in my other base. I didn't want you guys to see yet. Okay, don't look. Don't look. Not allowed to look. I think he went flush. Okay, so I've got my drone back. Now, let's see. Do you have bandages in you? You do. Okay. So anyways, yeah, just to quickly explain this. So there's blade traps going all the way up, and then I actually put my generator up here with a door to be able to get to it. So it's just in here. And then I have relays going all the way down the tower to be able to wire everything up. And I had a whole bunch of iron spike traps left in my bag that I was just trying to get rid of, so I lined those. And then I have my relays hiding in all the brick blocks here, so hopefully they don't get destroyed. So this one, I did do some testing when it was a lot shorter, but I haven't done any further testing with it. So this could go good or it could go bad. And then I did some electric fence traps here way up at the top to hopefully give myself a little bit more time before they get to me. So, and as always, I gave myself a way out. I didn't do any hay barrels down at the bottom here, so hopefully I'll survive the jump, but if I could survive falling down that massive distance on the stairs, then maybe I might be okay here. Okay, so let's give this Mario base a whirl. We'll fast forward ourselves, and then I will turn off debug and creative, and see how she goes. Oh, okay. I see irradiated. And they're hopping. Okay, and I hear a vulture. Deal with those guys quickly. Oh, what the heck was that? So the downside about something like this is if they get angry about having to jump a million times and they start smacking blocks, if they don't have a path up to me, they'll start destroying my tower, which was why I lined it with all those traps and the blade traps and did it very, very thick. So hopefully they would die if they tried to get up here. Or, sorry, get my tower. When I was doing it, should have done it maybe a little bit further back so that I'd have a better view at the beginning of the stairwell. But I've actually discovered that I find it quite amusing to make the zombies have to jump and go through crazy mazes and hoops to get to me, which is probably the point, but it's just funny to watch them jump and fall and all that stuff. So the fact that they're not getting very far up there, a little bit worrisome. Are they destroying the blocks as they go? Guess we'll find out. So if they destroy those blocks and they can't get up here, that's bad news. I imagine they'd be farther up. Oh, maybe I should stop shooting them and see what happens. But then that might be famous last words. I wonder if I could get maybe a better view from up here, as long as I don't fall down. There. Oh, get down before the vulture pushes me off. Knowing my luck, the vulture had pushed me off. I didn't put railings on the sides, so I wasn't really intending on going up there. Okay. So far, I'm still standing. It's only been an hour and what, 45 minutes though? I didn't think about that. It looks like that one was trying to jump onto the blade trap ledge. Looks like they're going around the first corner. Okay.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, I was gonna say, uh-oh, who's smacking on what? Just a stupid succubus. I always seem to not be able to ever hit properly. Okay, come here. I hate these things. I think you're supposed to hate them though. It's probably the point. That vulture. Yay! Look at me go. Okay, so that's a bit of a green party. I wonder how far up they're actually going. I wonder how those blade traps are doing. So many questions. I don't really know what I'm shooting at. I see red and green. And fireballs. I'm sure I'm hitting something. So you can kind of see them up there now. So they're making their way. Slowly. I made it up there. Uh-oh, a demolisher. I see him in the mix with his glowing green detonating thing. Try not to hit him if he knocks all that out. They're coming after my tower. Oh, looks like that guy just fell down right there. Am I trying to jump over the walls, or did I leave a hole in there? Not really sure. But the demolisher just decided to fall down too. I might have left I did leave a break in the walls at some places. Oh, big guy. Really big guy. I'm going to assume that all the blade traps at the bottom are probably destroyed now. Oh, that demolisher is working his way up again. so afraid to shoot those guys. One wrong bullet and they're blowing up. I mean, I guess this base, in a sense, is the same as the amusement park base, making them hop over things and walk a really long time, but I figure the more I slow them down and the longer it takes them to get to me, the more chance of surviving I have. Alright, where is it? There it is. Maybe I'll just stop shooting, because I want to see if they can get up here and what it looks like when they do. So I'll just let them come up. Yeah, it's too bad I can't actually see where they are once they kind of make it around. That's okay. We'll find out soon enough. So it might have been a good idea for me to do the walls around the outside that the blade traps were on a bit taller, as it looks like some of them are trying to jump up on those walls and hop that way. Or maybe there's a hole in that wall. Yeah, they're trying to get out, it seems. Right there. Why would they be doing that? Rather than just going up. Maybe they're sick of jumping. So maybe none of them will end up getting up there if they're all trying to get out. What are they doing? It sounds like they're closer to my tower though. Sounds like the blade traps over here are hitting something. Look at all those loot bags right there. Yeah, it sounds like they're going for my tower. So maybe taller walls on the outside of the hoppy stairs, and maybe even thicker, taller and thicker. Yeah, see, they're jumping down right there. So unless something was broken up top. And they can't get around again. Well, I guess we'll investigate after.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
It definitely sounds as though those blades are the ones under my tower. Okay, something's breaking. Ooh. We can actually make it all the way up here? That's dedication. Definitely dedication. something's breaking. Okay, somebody got up here. Perfect. You did make it up here. Oh, so did you guys. Something's breaking. I'm so curious to see what this looks like underneath right now. Another 20 minutes. Oh, and then we'll get the screamer. Always get the screamer at the end of a blood moon. Why there? Yeah, we'll investigate. We will investigate. Okay, 2 minutes. Yay, it's over. Life goes back to normal. Except for the fact that you're still living in a zombie apocalypse. Alright, well, how about just for the heck of it, we go downwards. I will hop out in a second. Oh. Staring at me from there. Okay. Alright, don't fall down. Don't fall down. Okay. Alrighty. Whoa. I said don't fall down. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't fall down. Well, that'll work too. Almost dead. That was not how I meant to do it. Okay. Ah, there's a lot more guys left than I was anticipating. And in comes the frame rate drops. Wow. And there's the screamer. Okay. Let's go into my maze. Okay. Yeah. Well, now this all isn't from
This ought to make you
Blood
feel
Moon.
better.
Okay. Alright, so I do see a couple of holes there. All my traps are broken. So they were trying to get to the tower, it seems. Probably gonna take me a while to deal with this, especially with the frame rate drops. So, just for the heck of it, let's go back to my old base and make them follow me. And frame rate, yeah. You know what? Oh yeah, I turned off creative. Okay. This is so painful with this frame rate, my goodness. Alright. Okay. If this is how it's gonna be, maybe I will just pause them so we can take a look. Everybody, just stop where you are. There. Stay. Okay. So, we'll just take a look at some of the damage here. Okay, so, yes, they were trying to get into my tower. Definitely. Lots of broken blade traps. All the broken blade traps. Okay, so they didn't... So I start chewing away some of these blocks. And then let's see what they did up here. Okay, so yeah, they chewed away those blocks there, and those blocks there, and those blocks there. So, it looks like they were attacking the blocks, so then when they didn't have the path, because a blade trap would have been in their path, they started chewing out the wall to get back down. So that's what it is, yeah, because the blade traps being on both sides, they count as a block, so they would have only been able to use really the middle one. And then this would have been seen like as an obstruction. Same with this one and this one. So that's what they did. So I mean, I guess in a sense I could have just kept with my shorter tower that I originally had and not did all the extra. Or instead of doing the jumping blocks, I could have done stairs or ramps or whatever. But I figured the fact that they had to jump over each block would give them more time to get up. So that looks like, oh, so they did make it up here too. And they made it up here, but destroyed that. So yeah, the jumping blocks, they really don't like the jumping blocks. But I guess it's another one of those things like with the pirate base that, you know, it didn't work exactly as I intended, but I still survived. So, I mean, is it a success? Oh, well, yeah, but is the base a success? Anyways, yes, terrible frame rate still. Here, how about I do this, and hopefully my frame rate will go back to the way it should be. Hopefully, it takes a couple minutes sometimes, but yes, I'm still working on this don't look base. I've been determined to try and find a way to do an underground base in Darkness Falls. I'm determined, and it's going to happen one way or the other. I just, yeah, there's a lot of obstacles with that base that I've been having that I've been needing to modify and then retry, and okay, something else pops up, modify this, retry, okay, something else pops up. So it's taking a long time. I don't think I've ever spent this long working on a base before in my life. I feel like it's been like a month off and on. I work on it, and then I leave it for a bit to work on something else, and then I come back to it, work on it a little bit more, and it's really frustrating me. But now it's become like a challenge, like you will do it. So I think at this point it might be as good as it's gonna get, and I'm just gonna have to roll with it and just go with the flow. But I'll see if I can tinker around with it a little bit more. So that will probably be my next horde base to test out, and I will explain all of the associated kerfuffles with it when I actually test it. So anyways, as always, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.
Let me help you.